Hey guys, it's MBSC1 again, and I'm going to be talking about my Big Basics garbodor list. I've been kind of making one, and my friend Rhett from my league also has one, and that's what we're running now. So I'm just going to talk about the list. So let's start with the Pokemon. Let's see what I do with the Pokemon. Sorry guys, I just did this video I did this video and then I ran out of time and it went over 10 minutes, so I'm redoing it. But anyway, so I've got 2 Trubbish and 1 Garbodor. A lot of people do a second Garbodor. I think 1 is enough, but you know, if you want to do 2, you can. Some people don't like having 1 because it could be prized, and then your matchups against decks with abilities that you really need are you just basically lose. But I think 1 is enough, and I feel like my Garbodor gets prized a lot more when I have 2, because even if you add a second Garbodor, it does increase your chances of it not being prized, but it does increases your chances of it being prized too, because if there's only 1, you have a 1 in 60 chance of putting that 1 card in your prizes, and if you do 6 prizes, it multiplies that chance by 6, so then you've got a 1 in 10 chance of it being prized. But if you have 2, then it doubles your chances of having 1 Garbodor prized. So I think it just gives you 1 more extra slot if you just have 1. That math might kind of seem weird and might not make sense, and it might just be wrong, and I'm stupid, but anyway, I think 1 Garbodor is enough. If you don't like it, that's fine, I understand. I got 1 bouffalant just for the 7 prize trade thing. Also, it works off DC and colorless energy, and I like it. It's good. Bouffalant's just generally a good attacker. Got 2 Tornadus. This is good against any deck that runs a Pokemon with 60 HP in the beginning, like Piplup, Tepig, or Squirtle. Blow through can just knock them out on the first turn, if you're going second, obviously. And I just think it's really good. So, yeah. Also, Power Blast can be good just for 3 energy, doing 100 no matter how much energy they have attached. That's just pretty good in general. Landorus is a good starter Pokemon. Just because it attacks for 1 energy and you don't need to get lucky drawing that DC or anything. So Landorus I like a lot. I was thinking about adding a 3rd one, I'm not sure. We'll see. 2 is enough though for now. I can super on him back. And then we got 2 Mewtwo. My friend does 3, but I'm not sure if I want to do 3 right now. He doesn't have a bouffalant, so he just took it out for a 3rd Mewtwo. So we'll see. I like 2 for now though. It's really good. Just Mewtwo in general is just a really good attacker. And then for the energy line, we've got 8 fighting and 4 double colorless. Really standard. 12 energy is basically the standard for any deck, and there's not much more to it. I was thinking about running 13, but I got a super rod, so I can just put them back anyway. 12 is enough. I got my ace spec, or for my ace spec, I have computer search. It can search for the double colorless energy on the first turn, and it just helps with consistency, so I like computer search. You could also do scramble switch to make Mewtwo do massive damage, or dowsing machine, but I think computer search is the best. My friend Rhett does dowsing machine, and that's also because he only has 1 escape rope, I think, and just because he only runs 13 supporters. But I prefer computer search, and I want to get a 2nd escape rope, but for now I only have 1. So this is the switch cards line. I also have tools that are also switch cards, but I'll show you those in a minute. So I've just got 2 switch and 1 escape rope. This is enough, really. I'd like to have a 4th, excuse me, switch card. If I find room, I can get a 2nd escape rope in there, but for now, this is good. For my balls, I've got a heavy ball, 3 ultra ball, and 1 level ball. I've got the 1 level ball to get Trubbish out on the first turn, because you basically need to if you're going against a deck that relies heavily on their abilities, like Emboar or Blastoise. So with that level ball, increases your chances of winning by a lot, it seems like. So that way you have 6 cards that can search out Trubbish on the first turn. You got 1 level ball, 3 ultra ball, and then the 2 Trubbish. So I guess it's not 6 cards that can search it out, but 6 cards that can get Trubbish out on the first turn. I got the 3 Ultra Ball just to help with consistency. You know, they can get the Tornadus, the Bouffalant, and the Mewtwo, so Ultra Ball is just good in general. Heavy Ball can get the Garbodor. I only have 1, so I think Heavy Ball is necessary. It also can get Landorus, so it's a little more versatile, or versatile, however you say it. So that's the Pokeballs. I've got, for my tools, I have 4 Floatstone and 1 eveolite. Eveolite helps against Deoxys if you ever run into that, or if you have a mirror match against other Mewtwo that can help with the Mewtwo wars, so that they have to attach one more energy to knock out or play a laser or something like that. The 4 floatstone is just because 3 isn't enough, and then it's basically the tool of choice. If you're going to be running Garbodor, I suppose you could do Rescue Scarf too, but floatstone helps more. And also, just the amount of switch cards you have, if you have floatstone, switch, and escape rope, goes up to 7, which seems like a ton, but I don't know, I find it really necessary in this deck, especially compared to other ones, because you don't really retreat for energy like at all, at least when I play. I've got 3 Max Potion, just because Max Potion is basically the thing that makes the deck good, besides Garbodor, because, you know, they just do damage to you, and you do damage to them, and then you just heal it all. And that's basically why this deck does well, is because you have Max Potion, in my opinion. But there's also the early damage, and then the turning off of abilities, and doing high damage for a low energy cost. So, I don't know, I just think that this is one of the main things that makes the deck good, and it's necessary to have 3 or 4. I know a couple guys that got top 8 at the regionals only ran the 1, but I think 3 is really good. I even thought about doing 4, and there's a guy that won a regionals, I'm not sure where, but he ran 4 Max Potions, so I think 3 is good, and I stay with that. So for my virbank and lasers, I got 4 lasers. Obviously, if you run lasers, you run 4. That's basically in all decks that run lasers. And I've got 2 virbank. I might do a 3rd, I'm not sure, just because I have 2 tornadus now instead of 1. We'll see. I think 2 is enough, especially because people play stadiums so much more now, because like so many decks just run 3 stadiums. But, you know, that also could be a reason to run a 3rd so that you can win that stadium war. But anyway, and then for the last thing, I've got 1 super rod. So this is just to put back fighting energy mainly. And since there's only 2 at the most of any Pokemon, it can just put some of those back if you want it again. And that's about it. So if you're keeping track, you'll actually see that I have 63 cards in this deck. And that's because I just don't know what to take out for those last 3 cards. So my ideas are 1 virbank, so that would put me at 2 spots I need to take out left. 1 Max Potion, and 1 Heavy Ball. But that's about it. Like I don't feel like I can take anything else out. So thanks for watching. I know this is kind of a long video and I talk kind of quickly, but I hope you like the deck, and you might want to try it out because it's actually got really good matchups right now. The main reason why it was bad before is just because of the popularity of Plasma, and Kyurem can just one-shot Landoruses and do tons of damage to it, especially with Silver Bangle, and also because Deoxyses are good against Mewtwo. So, oh, and then also Tornadus is good against, what's it called? Or Thundurus is good against Tornadus. So, Plasma is basically what made this deck bad, and since it's gone now, the deck is good again. So you should try it out. It's pretty amazing. Thanks for watching.